Well, we finally got answers, right? But you're probably not going to like what I'm going to bring you today. Now, look, I know why you're here. A lot of you are here because, I bring the best Gennady Golovkin news, and a lot of you are here because, you think you're going to troll me because of the pick, because of the Van's Marty Rosen fight, right? Marty Rosen, however you say it. Van, we're calling Vans, all right? But before we get to that, breaking news, okay? Breaking news. The Nevada State Athletic Commission hands Canelo a 6-month suspension, okay? Now get this. Now, are you ready? I need a drum roll. I wish I had some sound like little sound effects, like brrr, like a drum roll. Starting February 17th. What? It's like, wait. We're in April, okay? Dude has a trial on April 18th. But they're going to start the suspension from February 17th. I had to pause. I had to pause and make sure I'm hearing myself correctly. Now here's the thing. Should I be mad at the commission or should I be glad? Because what does that mean? What does that mean? Think about it. Do your math, right? That means that, the Canelo Golovkin 2 is a possibility for September, okay? So on one hand, I'm like, oh, okay, well, I guess that's kind of cool. But on the other hand, I'm like, no, it's bullshit. It's bullshit. It's like it's favoritism, right? When you got a guy fighting twice a year, to give them a 6-month suspension, what is that? That's nothing. That's training for a camp, or that training or getting ready for a fight. That's your training camp. That's your promotion, right? That's why they don't hand down, suspensions for half a year, because it really doesn't hurt these guys at all. It's like a vacation, right? Actually, I wasn't gonna. I'm gonna read a few comments. Okay, I don't like doing this, but I'm looking at our Facebook page right now, and I'm going to read some of the. I'm just random comments here. Okay, Canelo is undeserving of a rematch against Golovkin. The Triple G Marty Rosen winner should fight Saunders Martin Murray winner. Okay, not a bad idea. Corruption in boxing at its finest. Okay, Canelo takes PEDs, gets a backdated 6-month ban. Chavez Jr. pisses hot for marijuana and gets a 9-month ban with a $900,000 fine. Okay. Right here, utter bullshit. Okay, he's guilty and needs a proper punishment, or he's innocent and should be cleared. All right, to ban a boxer who only boxes twice a year for 6 months is absolutely ridiculous. Okay, White gets 2 years for taking Jack 3D, whatever the hell, and Fury got a backdated 2-year ban despite UKAD being unable to prove he cheated. It's one rule for cash cows and media darlings, and one rule for everyone else whose face doesn't fit. Okay, I like that. It's one rule for the media darling cash cows, and one rule, for the nobodies or whoever. So, there's clearly favoritism right here. Perfect for Canelo. Has an excuse to not fight Gennady Golovkin. Let him age a bit more for potential rematch. The previous fight should have been stripped from his record and changed to a loss. Okay, a 6-month ban in boxing is like a pro footballer getting a 1-month ban. Shocking, but not shocking. So you see where I'm going with this. And look, I'm reading random comments, okay? 90% of the boxing media out there is disgusted by this. They might as well just let him off the hook. I mean, this is the commission basically letting him off the hook, but saying, oh, well, we did give him a suspension. No, you gave him a vacation and you set him up for a mega bout where he's probably going to make more money and he has a better shot at winning. That's what you did. You actually helped Canelo Alvarez. So, that's where I'm at with the whole thing. It just pisses me off, and I think it's ridiculous. And I'm going to put out another video in a minute, and we're going to talk about the actual matchup here between Gennady Golovkin and Vans. But yeah, I mean, look, here's the thing. If you guys are upset, rightfully so, you should be, okay? You should be upset. But if you are upset with the whole thing, you don't need to blame Gennady Golovkin, okay? You need to blame Canelo Alvarez. He's guilty. He popped dirty. It is what it is. I mean, stop making, and look, there's these channels out there, these apologists, these, professional, I don't know, little weasel channels out there that have just done an amazing job at trying to, to prove his innocence, but the writing is on the wall. I mean, here's the thing. If you think Canelo is innocent, you really don't need to be covering boxing. And I say that as a friend, as a, whatever you want to call it. just that is my advice to you. Okay, if you think he's innocent, you really have no business covering boxing, really. I mean, you know, look, even these biased channels out there, most of them, you know, which, you know what, hey, I gotta applaud, I gotta give them a hand here. Most of them have stepped up to the plate and done the right thing and said, look, we all know Canelo's guilty, you know, blah blah blah. So, yeah, look, I don't mean to rant, I really don't, but the whole thing is disappointing. You know, I've waited a long time, I've invested a lot of hard work and a lot of energy into this rematch, and, you know, now it's not going to happen. And if it does happen, look, here's the thing. If I'm Golovkin, I don't even know if I'd take it. I'd probably go up to Billy Joe Saunders and be like, you know, no, I already beat you once, you know. And now they got the promo video out, the Nike thing with, you know, you got Abel Sanchez eating the beef, you know, the no draw, hashtag no draw. And, you know, basically saying, you know, if you want to be great, you get it through hard work, not drugs, you know, not PEDs. So, look, we know, I mean, the bottom line, and look, for you Canelo fans out there, here's the bottom line. You know, I hate to spell it out to you, but I'm going to. Canelo cheated. Okay, he's not good enough to beat Gennady Golovkin on an even playing field, on a fair playing field. He can't beat him. You know, they bent over backwards. They made every concession to make the original fight happen. He was a diva the entire way through, and Gennady Golovkin beat him. You know, you had even the corrupt judges, Adelaide Bird, the 118, 110, even that couldn't stop, you know, the victory, or even that couldn't give Canelo a victory, okay? You know, they had to call it a draw. I mean, basically, here's what that is. That's like when you're a little kid and you're getting your ass beat on the playground and your dad comes up and stops it and says, okay, you guys are even, y'all are good, but you're really like on the ground getting the shit beat out of you. That's pretty much what happened, okay? You basically had, you know, Big Mama and Big Papa come in there and save Canelo. That's exactly what happened. You know, and now, I mean, and he's look, the whole thing just, man, just pisses out. Look, it pisses me off, okay? It really, really does. I'm passionate about my boxing. I love boxing. And the number one thing for me is that these guys are clean, okay? To me, I don't like a cheater. I don't like a liar. I don't like people with, you know, ulterior motives, things like that, you know, with an agenda. And I think that's exactly, you know, that defines Golden Boy Promotion to a T. So, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I mean, what do you think? I mean, what do you think about, you know, the matchup? Do you give Gennady Golovkin a pass? And I'm about to put out another video, and I'm going to break down the matchup. You know, what happened? How did we get here? Why did we get here? You know, just to go over it all. And, you know, because here you can't really just say, oh, we got Gennady Golovkin versus, you know, Vaz Mastrosian. You know, you have to give the backstory. There's a backstory. So there's a backstory that must be told in order to understand where we're at now. Okay. But if you're pissed off, like I said, blame Canelo, not Golovkin.